Hey guys, N7 Blaze here, and I'm bringing you some more Star Wars Force Arena action. Just really quickly, but if you're new to the channel, we play all kinds of Star Wars games, plus so much more, so you might want to consider subscribing. Also, if you're an existing subscriber, don't forget to hit that bell notification so you don't miss any uploads. Glad to have you here, and let's get into it. So, the new Clone Wars expansion just came out recently, and I just wanted to throw a quick video on my own impressions of the update and just exactly what the update actually comes with. So as you can see here, I have Yoda, my only new unique card for Clone Wars update. I still don't have it unlocked any of the new uniques or legendaries yet, but in due time we will. So as you can see, so far we only have 1v1 ranked, but we don't have 2v2 ranked. That's actually a major change that happened, as now Netmarble has decided to put 2v2 in arcade mode, and that's going to be switched around. So one day you're going to have 2v2, another day you're going to have 1v1 draft, and then vice versa. So today we have 1v1 draft, which is a new mode that deals with giving you random cards, and you pretty much build a deck around the random cards you're given, and you're expected to win in those games. It's like a tournament format, but just gonna look at the other new updates to the game. So we have rewards here. Not too much difference in the rewards. The shop actually has a lot of updates. Of course, because they want you to spend money on this game, so why not? Of course, the shop would get the most visual of updates. So you get like packages as before. So you get your dark side starter pack, your late side starter pack. Plus, you can do these 4x4 blind draws, which it's like, I don't know, you can spend 299 credits for this and get like 16 random cards and like hope you get like Yoda or Darth Maul. I mean, like, you're gonna get a legendary, but whether you actually get these guys is a whole different story. So it's like a really random, and honestly it's a waste of crystals in my opinion. Now this is really cool. You can actually use your credits to buy separate cards. So, I mean, it's crazy how uniques cost as much as legendaries, but like that's really expensive. I mean, something like these rares or like a common card, like that's acceptable. That's fine, nice and cheap. But if you really want a unique or a specific legendary card, and it's like you can't get it in booster packs, you can't get it in the season shop, then you can get it here, which is pretty cool. It just gives you more options to be able to get the types of cards that you want. Of course, card packs as before, just like the design has been changed a little bit now, so that's that. Now season shop, it's pretty much the same thing. Season shop, except instead of, it's very similar actually to the cards section, except in season shop you of course use your season credits, and heroes, legendaries, uniques are way more cheaper than they are in the card shop. But as you can see, the trade shop is not in the game. That is something that's been like somewhat hush by Netmarble. They say that it's being like reworked and it'll come to the game at a later time. return, but I don't know. Uh, they said the same thing about 2v2 ranked, and we know how that's going so far. But fortunately, we're giving this card shop, which is not too bad, honestly. I'd still prefer the trade shop, but it's good that they at least gave us this. In the meantime, whether the trade shop is coming back or not. So yeah, I think that's enough for the the shop. I think we spent long enough time there. Missions are pretty cool now. Like, we get a lot more missions. So of course you get the daily missions, which we had before, but now there's a collect all feature button. So that's pretty awesome, which was needed before too. Like a whole bunch here. We get a brand new special mission along with basic missions for both light side and dark side. So that was like, that's pretty awesome. I mean, because I know like a lot of people in Force Arena 1.0 who completed the basic missions. It was like mission 1 to mission 14 or something like that. And like they were complaining, when will Netmarble add new missions, new basic missions? And then like, no. The response to that was, oh, Netmarble is adding new missions, but they are adding only new special missions, which don't come that often. Usually come when there's a new patch. So this is pretty cool. Oops, sorry about that. So this is pretty cool, as this gives like new users, even returning users, but like especially returning users, because those who finished the basic missions before, they now have a whole bunch of new basic missions. So you get like light side episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4, episode 5, and episode 7. And if you do like all of that, you still got like the next side. So whether you finish with all that for dark side or light side, you still have like the other faction basic missions to do, and it's pretty cool. Like you have like the background, you see a little image of a snapshot from that movie. It's really well needed, and it's nice that it's added. And just like the whole look of it, I mean, it's not like, I made a video where I was talking about Netmarble should add like a story mode to Force Arena. This is not that, but like this is like a little bit closer to what it was before in regards to story mode. So yeah, we have like the movies, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you get like the levels. So level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, and then finally the completion. And yeah, you know, each of them has a title as well for the level you're currently at in that episode. So I mean, it's still far off of what I was of my suggestion, but it's not too bad. It's a step in the right direction, I guess, and it's better than what was before. So I mean, things could only get better in Force Arena 3.0 when the sequel trilogy stuff arrives. But I mean, for now, this is perfectly fine. So yeah, and I mean, finally we have like the guild stuff, which is not too much difference. I mean, now you get like a whole separate slot for if you want to request cards, and also if you want to just like talk to people in your guild. So that's pretty cool. But otherwise, I mean, the game has seen definitely an improvement in graphics. So let's see here. So we have like, of course, the brand new clone characters, Clone Wars. So I only have Yoda right here. Of Mace as his unique. We also have a preview here. So that's pretty cool. You can like check out, this is how Yoda's normal attack looks like. And I think you can only see the normal attack. But yeah, nonetheless, it's still pretty cool. I mean, you can use this for like all of the units. So I mean, this is not really an attack. It's just his repair animation. But again, the Aqualish Engineer can't attack anyway. So and it even shows him dying too. I'm morbid. So yeah, we have Anakin here, Ahsoka, Republic Commando, which is pretty much like a Sand Trooper, like the Republic version of Sand Trooper. These Riot Clone Troopers, which are like the Republic version of like the Riot Control Stormtroopers, but a little bit better because they have a shield. So, as you can see here, like they can use the shield like to block off the blaster fire. So that's pretty cool. And of course, Mace Windu as the unique for Yoda. As for the Galactic Empire, I mean, what am I saying? The dark side, we have. So I don't have any of the legendaries uniques unlocked yet, but as you can see here, we have Grievous with his Magna Guards. What are they called? IG 101 and IG 102. Here is just like a standload Magna Guard. It's similar to how Leia has her honor guards as a unique, and then there's also like an honor guard separate card. So if you want to use the honor guards without using Leia, then you can do that. Same situation here. You have your Sith probe droid, you have Darth Maul, and the B1 battle droids. So the thing here is, yeah, we knew about all this. I mean, when I made the video about like the Clone Wars preview, pretty much talked about this because this is the stuff that Netmarble pretty much announced that would be in the patch. I mean, I did include a couple of units which in the video which are not yet released, but they're in the game file, so they're going to be released very soon. Especially like the Separatist Spider droid and so on. I do have actually a couple of units here unlocked. So I have the droid gunship and Umbrian soldiers, the Umbaran soldiers. So I'm not going to really use them because I don't have legendary yet of the Separatists. So for now, I'm just waiting until I can get that. One thing too, also, before I get into the buffs, it's pretty cool, but Netmarble did update like some of the previous units, their appearance. From what I have noticed, the Imperial Heavy Gunners got their appearance improved. So as you can see, now they're the Magna troopers from Star Wars Battlefront. So that's pretty cool because it gives them more variation and they look a little bit different, a lot better just having just a normal stormtrooper with like a huge like rapid firing blaster. And the same thing goes for the rocket stormtrooper, which he gets a pauldron added to him. So it's still different than the sand trooper because the sand trooper still has a little bit more equipment on him, but just adding a pauldron to the rocket stormtrooper is a real nice touch, and it's so much better than it was before. I'm still waiting on them to like change up the Imperial jump troopers, so they're more so like the jump troopers from Star Wars Rebels, but I don't know. Guess we'll still have to wait on for that. Okay, so the thing here is with the buffs. So as you can see, of course, obviously, all these are Imperial units, and you can see they're glowing because they're all Imperial units, and I have a set of 8 Imperial units, so because of that, I get a buff, which reduces leader skill cooldown by 15%. So if I only had, let's say, like 4 Imperial units, I'd only get the reduced leader skill cooldown by 11%. Because I have 8, it's 15%. Same goes to Rebel Alliance. There is more like they have more of a defensive type of buff, so reduces enemy unit damage to turrets by so and so percent. Separatists, it's more of increasing their energy recovery rate. So if you want to keep using a lot of energy, like deploying a lot of units, and you need that energy for that, then Separatist is the way to go. So especially if you want to spam a lot of units, then I can see the Separatists being the way to go for that. Previously to what it was the Rebels. The Rebels were like a lot of swarm spam decks were used with the Rebels. Now I can see that it's going to be starting with the Separatists, especially as more Separatist cards roll in. And finally, Galactic Republic, which is more, of course, attack power. Increases squad unit attack power by so-and-so percent. So if you're going just for nothing but strength, then Galactic Republic is the units you want to put in your deck. But that is... So yeah, here I have, of course, like literally no bonus because literally I only have 3 Republic cards, but I need 4, at least 4, to get like the minimum Galactic Republic buff. So there's nothing for me for that. So that is pretty much the... Oh wait. There's actually also, which I like a lot, is the training mode. So in this training mode, you can actually like change like your I think you can. No, you okay, wait. Can you? Yeah, you can do it. So yeah, you can literally change your deck on the fly in training mode. Put Yoda back. And you can also do it for like your opponent's deck. And the cool thing is, yeah, you can obviously filter out cards. So if you're only looking for like dark side leaders, you got that. Or if you're only looking for like dark side squad, then you have that, and you can like switch around, put it in your computer opponent's deck. So that's pretty cool. But it gets better than that because literally you can actually change difficulty. In the stock version of the game, you couldn't really do that, and you were stuck with the basic training mode with no customization whatsoever. The AI there was just awful, just really bad, and I think it was like on easy mode too. Now you can like put it on hard mode. So I'm gonna just put this on hard mode, and I'm gonna go into this battle. And this computer is gonna be really, really hard. Okay, so of course, this is a brand new map. So, Felicia. So, and of course, Yoda can like hop over obstacles like it was before. Okay, so see, like he's already attacking this. That turret. I'm throwing some clones. So of course, pretty much it's like very similar to how 2v2 is, where all the units are at a like set rank level, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so one cool thing here is I can actually change up the modifiers here, where I can actually give myself unlimited energy. So I can just keep like spawning units for unlimited energy. Like I'm not even spending any energy. I'm gonna throw this Republic gunship. It's gonna do a little blast, and it deploys some clone troopers, and there you go. Another cool thing is... Okay, we'll have to wait until I can show you it, because I just died, but in order to prevent that, there's this other modifier here, which is invincibility. So now Yoda is invincible. So notice how the turret is attacking me. No damage whatsoever. I just killed the Grand Inquisitor, and I can just literally go on and destroy this. Another cool thing is that you can, with all these customizations, you can pretty much like, it's awesome to be able to edit, customize, and try out all these different decks, all these different deck styles, because honestly, you can make a deck and it may not be the best, and like you'll be trying to testing it out against real players, and it's like, you know, you can go with 2v2, and it's like the deck might suck, and your like partner's gonna have to like deal with it. By deal with it, like you guys losing the game because your deck sucked, and you realize that only afterwards, and then you have to go back to the drawing board and pretty much look like everyone's just attacking Yoda, but he's invincible, so not doing anything. And yeah, you gotta keep going back and forth, back and forth. Well, here it's literally you do it all in training mode. And yeah, because I did invincibility, you didn't really see how strong the Grand Inquisitor was on hard mode, but believe me, they're really good on hard mode. So that's really awesome, and you can do, like, literally takes no time at all to like change up your decks on the fly. You can also, if you're not liking what you see, you can cancel the game, go back right here, and then edit your deck all over again. So that's like so awesome. I think like the improvement of the training mode is the practice mode is one of the best parts to the expansion. So I'm really thankful that you can also exchange opponent decks of the opponent too if you like what they have, and so on. So it's pretty awesome, and I never thought we needed this, but I'm happy we got it. So that's pretty much the main points of this new patch. It's moving in the right direction. I mean, Netmarble, I'm sure they're going to see their error of their ways and bring back 2v2 normal mode. I mean, this whole picture here, a ranked match 1v1 arena, it's this huge picture. It takes up so much retail space on the front menu of the game. You can just cut this in half and slide 2v2 normal mode right there, and it'll make so much players happy. And I'm sure eventually Netmarble will see what they did wrong and then probably do that, because this whole making 2v2, like limiting 2v2, it's gonna drive players away, and I hope Netmarble see like their mistake before it's too late. But other than that, and I guess the lack of trade, the trade function, I like what we got, and I'm really glad that Netmarble took this initiative, because I didn't expect. I thought they were just gonna give us new units and then throw in like the change of factions, but I wasn't expecting all of this. So I think that will just about do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want more videos exactly like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Until then, I'll see you guys on the next one.